thinking about making a move, you're not alone. More and more people are packing up and flocking to Salem, Oregon. And it's not just for the beautiful scenery, though that is a nice benefit. In this video, we are diving into the top reasons people are moving to Salem, Oregon. Let's talk about it. Welcome back to the Living in Salem, Oregon YouTube channel. I'm your host, Ryan. If you've been enjoying the content and you want to stay up to date on the current market, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. And if you're thinking about making a move here to Salem, Oregon in the next 10 days or 100 days, feel free to give me a call, text, or email. I'd love to help you make a smooth move to the area. Well, we are going to dive right into the video today, which is, of course, different reasons why people move here to Salem, Oregon. While some of the video is going to be very Salem-specific reasons, a lot of these reasons are why people move anywhere. So without further ado, let's get right into it. The reason I actually come across the most is going to be moving for family. Now, this, of course, does not apply to Salem specifically, but I've had lots of clients move to Salem and move away from Salem to be closer to family. Whether it's families with kids moving to be closer to parents. Parents are a great help if you have young kids. Or if it's parents or grandparents moving close to be to their kids or grandkids. Family is a very common reason for people to move, and it's honestly one of my favorite clients to work with because it feels like a homecoming. They're always very excited to move and be close to family. It's usually a great thing. Well, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's actually starting to sprinkle a little bit right now, and that is reason number 2, which is the weather. Now, I've had several clients specifically move to Salem or the Willamette Valley in general for the weather. And usually this is people that are moving from like hot, arid, and dry environments like the desert in Nevada, Utah, Idaho, and are looking for something a little cooler. Or a lot of people move from California looking for cooler weather, the more temperate weather that we have here in Salem. I do have a few videos on weather. I'll link one of them right here. So we won't go into it too in depth right now, just keep the video a little shorter, but beautiful weather, all 4 seasons, very mild and temperate climate here in Salem. Another popular reason people move here is going to be for affordability. Now, Salem is not the most affordable area in the country by any means. A lot of the areas in the Midwest, the center of the country, are going to be a lot cheaper than Salem. Salem's only slightly above the national average. But if you live on either coast, East Coast, West Coast, Salem's gonna be one of the cheaper areas. Salem is a lot cheaper than the large cities around here. Like if you're looking in Portland, Seattle, very similar to Eugene, a lot cheaper than any of the major cities down in California as well. So if you live in either of those areas, Salem's going to be a step up. You're gonna be able to afford a larger house. Your paycheck's gonna go a little bit farther. There are obviously a lot of factors that go into affordability, like taxes, what you can make at your job, which definitely changes when you move to different areas. But in general, Salem is a lot cheaper than other areas. People are moving from places like Seattle, LA, San Francisco, San Diego, and Houston, Texas. And Eugene and Portland are also on that list in varying places depending on the month. So all those places are going to be more expensive than living here in Salem. So that could be a way to either get a nicer house or just be able to live a little bit more comfortably once you move here. Another popular reason for moving to Salem is going to be for work. I've had several clients move here for work, many for different reasons. I've also had clients that were gonna move here because they were up for a job and they didn't end up getting the job, so they moved somewhere else where they got a job. And this is a very common reason to move anywhere, of course. Every city has jobs and people move all over the country for work. Specifically here in Salem, if you like to work for the government, either city, county, state, or there are quite a few federal jobs in Salem as well. They are some of the biggest employers here in Salem. Well, if you're looking to move here to Salem, some of the biggest employers in Salem are going to be the state of Oregon, the hospital system, Salem Health, Salem Kaiser School District, the federal government, the county, the city of Salem. Then you have Chemeketa Community College, Amazon, and SAFE. I've had several clients move here to work for some of those government jobs, which are very nice, consistent jobs with great benefits, and usually very popular reason to move here to the area. And the last topic for the day is going to be politics. And I mean this in a few different ways. Of course, Oregon leans more Democrat, And Salem is the state capital and has a lot of Democrat and Republican. It leans more Democrat than Republican, and people like the vibe, feel of the culture here in Salem, specifically the political culture here in Salem. But that's not really what I mean by politics. Some people move here to get into politics because it is the state capital. There is a lot of political events, a lot of political jobs going on. So if you want to get into politics, Salem can be a great area, whether it's just to be close to the State House and be involved in politics, so you can sit in on the sessions, or whether you want to be a lobbyist, or whether you want to get a job with a senator or representative as an aide. Of course, Salem, Oregon is going to be a great place to do that. Well, if you are a local or someone that moved here recently and you have a different reason that you moved to the Salem, Oregon area, please leave it below in the comments. We would love to hear from you there. But as always, if you're thinking about making a move to the Salem, Oregon area, give me a call, text, or email. Be happy to help you make a smooth move to Salem.